Turning to weather now with meteorologist Mariel Ruiz. And Mariel, just a tragic weekend across Texas. I'm sure the folks down there in the hill country would appreciate some drier weather. We've got some wet weather here locally. So what's our week looking like?
It's going to take a few days, Chris. See, today still some watches in place because there is ongoing showers, isolated thunderstorms in the area. And really it's going to be very scattered as the day goes on. So we're not completely out of the woods yet. And you know, you worked in Central Texas. I worked in Central Texas. Not only does it take some time for this water to recede, but it just takes some time for the cleanup. And it's just, we're in for a while.
Lots of trees down there, as we've seen in that video, lots of water, lots to sort through. And they've been through it before, but boy, this time it really looks like it's going to take some work.
Yeah, and it hurts. Let's go ahead and take a look because we still have some rain here. So I'll talk about this rain in North Texas and then we'll transition into Central Texas. But I want to show you right now, very scattered activity out there. I'm not seeing anything severe. We have no active warnings, no active watches for us in North Texas. But I want to show you Wise County because in Decatur, moderate to heavy rainfall right now. And if you're not in that area, maybe avoid the area for the next hour or so because this heavy rain, you know how it gets on the roads. This is right along Highway 287. We're seeing some heavy rainfall, lowered visibility. I'm not seeing any lightning with this. I'm not seeing any severe weather with this. Just, you know, the heavy rain that can cause some issues. And I'm going to take you also to Navarro County, looking at some scattered showers in the area as well. At times, heavy rain. Hill County also seeing the same thing. That's really along I-35 towards Waco, also looking at some scattered activity. And again, very scattered across the area. You can see a lot of activity right along the Red River that extends even into Hood County, down towards Stephenville, Brownwood, Hamilton, seeing some of that activity. And this is really what it's going to look like for the next several hours. So let me show you. This is between now and about noon, still scattered activity. Still scattered activity until about 2 in the afternoon. There's no really great organization with this. That's why the threat for severe weather is just not there. We still have a lot of moisture in our atmosphere though, so heavy rain over an area of course can cause some of those issues. So just something to keep in mind. I'm not expecting a big flood threat today though. This is around 4 in the afternoon. You start to see still some activity in the area, but our coverage tends to lower. After about 4 in the afternoon, models are really backing off on coverage for a good portion of North Texas until and through the evening hours as well. As far as what the coverage looks like, it's going to be highest to the southwest. That's where the flood watches are in place. Remember I said there are no watches in place for North Texas, and our coverage will be about 30% for Collin, Rockwall, Kaufman, even down in Navarro County, but 40% coverage for Denton, Decatur, Wise County, Tarrant, Dallas, Ellis, Johnson County, and higher the more southwest you go, at 50 to 60% coverage there. And that's also where we find our coolest temperatures of the day in the upper 70s, low 80s, about 90 degrees for Dallas and in Fort Worth. Again, flood watches continue southwest of North Texas, and it does include areas of the Edwards Plateau, the Hill Country along I-35, including Austin, San Marcos, San Antonio. That's where the Weather Prediction Center has actually issued a moderate risk for flash flooding. It does include portions of the Edwards Plateau, the Texas Hill Country, and a portion of Kerr County as well. That's a level 3 out of 4 for the likelihood of flooding. And right now there are flood warnings in place for the area, not just for Lead Passes, but McCullough as well. And over the last hour, you can see these storms, they're just not moving. That's going to be the nature of any thunderstorms that set up today. Storms that produce heavy rainfall that aren't moving. And that's where the issue lies, of course, over an already saturated ground. It does look like this activity kind of hangs out for also for the next couple of hours. We eventually do see some drying out tonight, but overall, make sure that you're staying away from the area if you can avoid it. Temperatures are going to be at about 90 degrees on your Monday, 92 on your Tuesday. We'll see rain coverage lower in the days to come as temperatures climb into the mid-90s. The heat index after today, about 100 to 103. Just a lot of humidity to work with. We'll be back.